Have you ever heard of a place on Earth where ships and planes seem to vanish into thin air? A place shrouded in mystery, defying explanation for decades. Today, we are rediving deep into the heart of one of the world's most enduring enigmas, the Bermuda Triangle. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is the Bermuda Triangle? It's a vast, loosely defined region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean. Its three corners are generally marked by Miami, Florida, the island of Bermuda, and San Juan, Puerto Rico. This infamous stretch of water has earned a sinister nickname, the Devil's Triangle, and for good reason. For over a century, countless reports have emerged of vessels and aircraft disappearing without a trace. But are these stories just tall tales, or is there something genuinely strange happening out there? One of the most famous cases that cemented the Triangle's terrifying reputation is the disappearance of Flight 19. Picture this. December 5th, 1945. 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers take off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a routine training mission. It was a clear day. The crew were experienced pilots, but just a couple of hours into the flight, something went terribly wrong. The flight leader reported that his compasses were malfunctioning and he was completely lost. "We are entering white water. Nothing seems right," were among the last chilling words heard. Then, complete radio silence. All 5 planes, with 14 airmen, vanished. The mystery deepened when a rescue plane sent to find them, a Martin Mariner with 13 crew members, also disappeared that same night. No wreckage, no debris, no bodies from any of the 6 aircraft were ever recovered. It was as if they'd been erased from existence. The story of Flight 19 is shocking, but it's far from the only one. Let's rewind even further to 1918. The USS Cyclops, a massive U.S. Navy cargo ship, over 540 feet long, was carrying more than 10,000 tons of manganese, with over 300 souls on board. It set sail from Barbados, bound for Baltimore. It never arrived. The ship vanished somewhere in the Triangle. What's truly bizarre is that the Cyclops was equipped with a radio, yet it never sent out a single distress call. Once again, a massive search effort turned up absolutely nothing. No wreckage, no lifeboats, not even an oil slick. Just empty ocean. It remains the single largest loss of life in U.S. naval history, not involving combat. The post-war era brought even more baffling incidents. In 1948 and 1949, to nearly identical passenger planes, the Star Tiger and the Star Ariel, both operated by British South American Airways, disappeared in the Triangle. The Star Tiger vanished on its approach to Bermuda in what was described as clear weather. The pilot's last message was completely routine. A year later, the Star Ariel disappeared between Bermuda and Jamaica, also in perfect conditions. Both planes were state-of-the-art for their time, and yet both vanished without sending a distress signal, and massive searches found no trace of them. It was as if they simply flew into a hole in the sky. Then there are the older, almost legendary tales that blur the line between fact and folklore. Take the story of the Ellen Austin from 1881. As the legend goes, this American ship encountered a derelict vessel, drifting in the Triangle, completely intact, but with no one on board. The captain of the Ellen Austin placed a prize crew on the ship with the goal of towing it to port, but a fierce storm separated the 2 vessels. When the weather cleared, the Ellen Austin found the ship again. Once more, completely abandoned. The prize crew had vanished. The story has many variations, and its historical accuracy is debated, but it contributes to the chilling lore of ghost ships and phantom crews that haunt the Triangle. So what could possibly be causing these strange events? One of the most frequently reported phenomena by those who have survived strange encounters in the Triangle is compass malfunction. Pilots and sailors have described their compasses spinning wildly and their navigation equipment going completely haywire. This has led many to speculate about unusual magnetic fields in the area. The Bermuda Triangle is one of only 2 places on Earth where true north and magnetic north align, which could theoretically confuse navigational instruments. While this agonic line moves over time, some believe localized magnetic anomalies on the seafloor could be strong enough to disrupt modern electronics. Is it possible that a magnetic vortex is pulling these vessels off course and into disaster? Of course, we can't ignore Mother Nature. The weather in this region is notoriously volatile and unpredictable. The Gulf Stream runs through the triangle, creating a potential for sudden, extreme weather changes. Massive, violent storms can form with little to no warning. Rogue waves, sometimes called walls of water, can reach heights of over 100 feet, easily capable of swallowing a large ship whole. Waterspouts, which are essentially tornadoes on the water, are also common. Many scientists argued that these extreme natural phenomena, combined with the sheer depth of the ocean in some parts of the triangle like the Puerto Rico Trench, which is over 27,000 feet deep, could easily explain why wreckage is rarely found. A ship or a plane that goes down in such conditions could sink quickly and be lost forever in the deep abyss. Another compelling scientific theory involves methane gas. The idea is that large deposits of methane gas are trapped in sediments on the ocean floor. If a geological shift or a change in pressure were to release this gas, it would erupt towards the surface in a massive burst of bubbles. This eruption could dramatically and instantly reduce the density of the water. Any ship caught in this frothing gaseous patch of ocean would lose its buoyancy and sink like a stone, potentially in a matter of seconds, leaving no time for a distress call. While this methane hydrates theory is plausible and has been demonstrated in lab settings, there is no direct evidence linking a specific disappearance in the Bermuda Triangle to such an event. It remains a fascinating but unproven hypothesis. And now, let's venture into the truly out-there explanations. For decades, the Bermuda Triangle has been a hotbed for theories involving aliens and paranormal activity. Some believe the area is a portal or a time warp, a gateway to another dimension where these lost travelers are transported. Others suggest that the disappearances are the work of extraterrestrials, who use the triangle as a sort of collection point for abducting humans and their technology. These ideas, popularized by books and TV shows, are incredibly exciting and capture our imagination. However, it is crucial to point out that there is absolutely no scientific evidence to support any of these claims. They are purely in the realm of speculation and science fiction. So, where does that leave us? The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle is a captivating mix of verifiable facts, natural science, and sensationalized legend. While many of the disappearances can likely be explained by a combination of human error, severe weather, and the challenging marine environment, a few key cases, like Flight 19 and the USS Cyclops, continue to defy easy explanation. They remain stubbornly lodged in our collective consciousness as true, unsolved mysteries. The Triangle continues to attract scientists, explorers, and storytellers from all over the world, each hoping to be the one to finally unlock its secrets. What do you believe? Is it a place of strange natural forces, a paranormal hotspot, or simply a series of unrelated tragedies blown out of proportion? The truth, much like the missing wreckage, may still be out there, waiting to be discovered. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more of the world's greatest mysteries, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know your theories about the Bermuda Triangle in the comments below. Stay curious, and see you next time.